Every time you type a prompt into a standard AI chat box, you are essentially whispering your secrets directly into a massive corporate server farm. Your ideas, your private data, and your creative drafts are all being beamed across the globe. Most people just accept this as the tax for using modern technology. But there is a group of developers and privacy nerds who decided they were done with that trade-off. They found a way to take the power of those massive brains and cram them directly onto your own personal computer. I am talking about a tool called Alima. It has been causing a massive stir lately because it offers something that big tech companies hate. It offers total independence. You download a simple app. Suddenly, your computer is thinking for itself without needing an internet connection. There are no monthly fees. There are no usage caps that stop you just when you get into a flow state. You do not even need to create an account. It is just you and the machine. I spent some time digging into how this actually feels to use. Usually when things are free and open source, they are a nightmare to set up. You expect to spend 3 hours fighting with a terminal window. You expect to read through confusing documentation. But this is different. You type one single command. The software pulls down a massive intelligence model like it is nothing. They even have a slick desktop app now. It makes the experience feel as smooth as any professional software you would pay $100 a month for. Here's the kicker though. The way it works is by speaking the same language as the big famous cloud models. This means if you are someone who builds tools or writes a little code, you can swap your expensive subscription for this local version with almost zero effort. It is like replacing a gas-guzzling engine with an electric one without having to change the rest of the car. Now, I have to be honest about the catch. This is not magic. It relies entirely on the muscle of your own hardware. If you are running a top-of-the-line laptop with those fancy new custom chips, the responses are lightning fast. It feels like the future is sitting right there on your desk. But if you try to run this on an old dusty machine you found in your closet, it is going to struggle. It will be slow. It will be clunky. You also have to realize that these local models are not always going to beat the massive cloud-based giants at really complex reasoning. However, that is not really the point. The real value is in the freedom to experiment. You can build 100 different versions of a project for $0. You can test out ideas at 3 in the morning when your internet is down. You can talk to the AI about your most sensitive business data, knowing that not a single byte is leaving your room. This represents a massive shift in how we think about digital ownership. We are moving away from renting intelligence and toward owning it. For some people, that trade-off in raw power is worth the gain in privacy and cost. It is about having a choice in a world that feels increasingly locked behind paywalls. The truth is that these two worlds can actually live together. You use the local tool for your daily work and your private drafting. Then you switch to the heavy hitters when you need that final polish. It is a win all around. This tech makes you feel like you are back in the early days of the internet. Back then, everything felt possible. Nothing was hidden behind a login screen. It is energetic. It is raw. It is yours. There is something deeply satisfying about watching your computer generate complex ideas while your Wi-Fi is turned completely off. It feels like you finally have a little bit of control back in a world where everything usually belongs to someone else.